Hey there, everybody. In this episode, we are going to talk about the data from the challenge day of the puzzle cubes. And if you were absent, please get a group of friends, like anywhere from 6 to 10 people in the class. I'll be happy to help solve your puzzle cube with a 2-minute timer. So we have to find our data. So the first thing we're going to do is this is shared with you. It is this link right here. We're going to jump over to it, and we are going to find all of the ones with your email. So it should be in alphabetical order. We're going to highlight all the ones with yours. So I'm going to highlight the ones with mine. I'm going to simply hit Control-C or right-click copy. And then I'm going to go back to the assignment, and I'm going to go down here to where it says data, and I'm going to paste that data there. So all data tells a story. Okay. Now we're going to start telling the story. So how many puzzle cubes were completed? So we're going to look back at ours, and we're going to say, hey, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to, however many yours had and however many no's you have, you're going to put those in there. So, all right. So I've got 6 there. Okay. What we're going to do here is we're going to make a pie chart, or I'm sorry, a pie graph for that. So I'm simply going to highlight that. I'm going to go over here to create a graph. It's going to take a second to load, and there it goes. So I can just make that slightly smaller, and I can just kind of move it right there. So it should highlight. If you want to, you can get into the editor and change the color and things like that. So it'll tell me that a majority of mine were no, and then 40% were yes. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the number of tries, and then we're going to complete this section. So if I go back to the data here, let's see, I've got 142 and 101. So I'm going to put 142, I'm going to move down. And then it's going to be 2 minutes on all of these, really. So I can just kind of highlight that and bring that down. So anywhere where someone had some time. So there's 26 seconds and 138. There we go. All right, so we need to find the difference here. So I'm going to hit equals this minus this. That'll tell me that someone solved it in 18 seconds. Well, remember that first one was yourself. So we're going to simply scroll that down, and we're going to delete all the ones where someone did solve or no one solved it. And then finally, we're going to find the average of those. So I'm going to go to average, and I'm going to highlight those. I'm going to hit enter. Again, you can find the average over here in your formulas and hit average. All right, so it looks like the people who did solve mine, it took them about an average of 48 seconds. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to check where our levels were, so how difficult people thought it was. So I have 1, 1, and I have, let's see, how many 2s? There's a 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of make these numbers up right now. Let's see. Okay. So you're going to, again, look at your data. You're going to highlight that data and create a histogram. So you're going to highlight the level, the votes, come over here, hit there, and we are going to change this to a histogram, which if you scroll, there it is. It's in blue. Oops. All right, so we want to finish up this bar graph. So I think you might have to delete the one that you just did or didn't follow my directions. Just highlight the votes and then the numbers that you have. Go ahead and click on the chart here. Mine defaults to a pie chart. I want to do like a bar chart, I think. Column chart. Okay, so there we go. And we can set that right there. We can maybe make it a little smaller so we can see it all there. So it shows that the most, so the 4 votes were under number 5. And so you can see it's maybe a little bit more difficult. Or again, I just kind of made up these numbers, but you will use your numbers from down here. And when you have this all done, again, you'll have this completed, this table completed, and 2 charts. Then we are done with the puzzle cube. And don't forget to hit the turn in button. All right, thanks for watching.